Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope that all of you may be doing good. Today we are going to start our first online video lecture of English for grade 6, which is delivered to you by the Smart School, Gulbahar and Canal Town campuses, Peshawar. Now I want all of you to take out your new Oxford Modern English Book 6 and open page number 2, where you can find the poem Mother to Son. And the name of the poem is Mother to Son, and the poet is Langston Hughes. Now let's see a few things about the poet. Langston Hughes was an American novelist, a playwright. Playwright is the person who writes plays, and a short story writer. He was the one who wrote for black people, against slavery, and in favor of their freedom and identity. You might be knowing that in the previous times, the black people, they were mistreated, they were not given their rights, they were not given their freedom, they were like slaves for the people. So Langston Hughes was a poet who wrote against slavery, against the mistreatment, and he was the one who wrote in the favor of the black people for their freedom and for their identity. In this poem, Mother to Son, Hughes, the poet, put himself in the place of the mother, speaking to her son with the words of encouragement. Now, when I'll read the poem to you, you'll see that here in the poem, a mother is advising her son. She's sharing her own life experiences, that how difficult she has found the life to be, and how she has faced those difficulties. Similarly, she is encouraging her. And actually, the poem is written by Langston Hughes, but the speaker in the poem is the mother, and the poem was written in 1922. Mother to Son. Now, first of all, I'm going to read the poem for you. Then I'm going to tell you the meaning of the difficult words. Then I'm going to explain the poem to you in English and also in Urdu, so that it could be understood by you in a better way. So let's start. Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And it's an old English word which actually means has not. Crystal means clear. Stairs, सीढ़ियाँ. It had tacks in it, nails, कीले. And splinters. Splinters are actually sharp wooden pieces which comes out of the wood when the wood is old. I can show you the picture of splinters here. Now here you can see that these are the wooden pieces from which small pointed wooden pieces are coming out. So these are the splinters. And boards torn up. Boards, plank, takhte. Torn up, destroyed. Okay, so in this whole lines, the speaker, the mother, she's speaking to her son, and she is saying over here that life has never been easy for her. She is comparing the life over here with the staircase, with the stairs, which is full of nails, which is full of broken wooden pieces, which is full of broken planks. ठीक है ना. ये यहाँ पे कह रही है कि ज़िंदगी मेरे लिए आसान नहीं थी, बल्कि उन सीढ़ियों की तरह थी जो कि टूटी हुई हैं, जो कि डैमेज हैं, जिसमें से लकड़ी के पीसेस निकले हुए हैं, जो कीलों से भरी हुई है. ओके, और सी अ पिक्चर ओवर हियर. दिस इज़ अ ब्रोकन वुडन स्टेयरकेस which has splinters on it, and which has broken boards over here. So what do you think? Is it easy to step on the stairs? क्या इन टूटी हुई सीढ़ियों पे चढ़ना आसान है? Definitely a no. So she is comparing her life to these broken stairs. She is saying that her life was like these broken stairs, which was full of nails, which was full of broken pieces, which was totally damaged. ठीक है ना. तो कह रही है कि ज़िंदगी मेरे लिए बिल्कुल टूटी हुई सीढ़ियों की तरह थी, जिसमें कीलें निकली हुई हैं, जिसमें तख्ते टूटे हुए हैं, जिसमें लकड़ियाँ जो है बाहर निकली हुई हैं. सो एक्चुअली इन दिस लाइन शी मीन्स टू से दैट लाइफ वॉज नॉट एन ईजी थिंग फॉर मी. Life for me was very difficult. Life for me was full of hardships. Life for me was full of ups and downs. And places with no carpets on the floor. Bare. Bare means open, uncovered. Again, now she's comparing the life over here to the floor which is without carpets. आप देखिए अगर कारपेट जो फ्लोर पे होता है तो फ्लोर सॉफ्ट हो जाती है, बट इफ देयर इज नो कारपेट ऑन द फ्लोर बिकम्स हार्ड. सो अगेन शी इज कंपेयरिंग हर लाइफ to a floor which is uncovered, which is there is no carpets over it. It's a hard floor. So यहाँ पे जब वो स्ट्रेस का जिक्र करती है and when she discusses about the uncovered floors over here, she actually means to say that life for her was very hard. But all the time I've been climbing on. Climbing on means kept on moving, going on forward, आगे बढ़ते रहना, and reaching landing places, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. Okay, she says that despite all the difficulties in my life, despite all the problems in my life, I never gave up. I kept on moving, and I sometimes reached the places which were very difficult for me to move on. Sometimes I reached the corners. Sometimes I reached the turns which were very difficult for me to cross. There was no light on the other side. The other side was totally dark. It was full of darkness. अब ये पिक्चर देखिए आप. You can see over here there's a turn, और you can see a corner. कॉर्नर और टर्न में क्या होता है कि आपको दूसरी साइड का कभी पता नहीं होता कि व्हाट इज़ ऑन द अदर साइड. सो शी इज़ कंपेयरिंग लाइफ टू दिस कॉर्नर एंड शी इज सेइंग दैट आई हैव ऑल्सो फेस्ड सम टर्न्स इन माई लाइफ, सम कॉर्नर्स इन माई लाइफ about which I didn't know what was on the other side. There was complete darkness on the other side. I was having no knowledge what is on the other side, but I kept moving on. ठीक है, कहती ज़िंदगी में मैं ऐसी जगहों पे पहुंची हूँ, ऐसे टर्न्स में पहुंची हूँ, ऐसे कॉर्नर्स में पहुंची हूँ जिसकी दूसरी साइड पे मुझे नहीं पता था कि क्या है. वहाँ पे कंप्लीट वो जगह मेरे लिए कंप्लीट डार्कनेस थी. वहाँ पे कोई लाइट नहीं थी जिसकी मुझे कुछ नॉलेज नहीं थी कि दूसरी साइड पर क्या है, लाइफ में आगे क्या होने वाला है. बट स्टिल आई नेवर गेव ऑन, आई नेवर स्टॉप्ड, आई केप्ट ऑन मूविंग. Now you see that there are two parts of the poem. In the first part of the poem जो अभी तक हमने पढ़ा है, the mother was sharing her life experiences with her son. Now we are going to start the second part of the poem where she is giving advices to her son that how he should spend life, what he should do when he would face difficulties in life. So she's actually encouraging the son over here that the life, though it would be difficult for him, but he should not give up. So boy, don't you turn back. Turn back means stop, remain back. Don't you sit down on the steps. Set, stop. Cause you find it kinder hard. Cause, because. Kinder, kind of. एक तरह से. ठीक है. Now in this line she is giving the advices to her son. She is first of all saying him that if you face any difficulty in your life, if you find life somewhat difficult, she is saying do not turn back, do not give up. She's saying that do not sit down on the steps. Steps over here actually means life. She's saying that if you find life difficult, do not sit down, do not stop. Don't you fall now. When you find life difficult, do not fall, do not fail in your life. Okay, so these are the three advices that the mother is giving to son over here, that you should not stop in your life, that you should not give up, and you should not fail. ठीक है. वो कह रही है कि ज़िंदगी में मुश्किलें तुम्हें मिलेंगी. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि ज़िंदगी थोड़ी बहुत मुश्किल है, 3 चीज़ें याद रखना. कभी रुकना नहीं, कभी हार नहीं मानना, और कभी फेल नहीं होना, नाकाम नहीं होना लाइफ में. ठीक है. For eyes still going honey. Eyes means I am. Honey is a word showing it's a word which shows love, जिसे हम dear कहते हैं. So she's saying to her dear son that I am still going on. I have never given up. Though I faced many difficulties in my life, but I didn't stop. I kept on moving. I'm still moving on. So she's saying, even if you also find difficulties in your life, you should not stop. I'm still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. She is repeating the same lines that she has said before in order to stress upon the difficulties of life. लेकिन ये ज़ोर दे रही है, बता रही है कि ज़िंदगी बहुत मुश्किल है. एंड द लाइक हर द सन शुड नॉट गिव अप, ही शुड नॉट स्टॉप, ही शुड कीप ऑन मूविंग. एंड व्हेन अ पर्सन कीप्स ऑन मूविंग ओनली देन दे कैन बी सक्सेसफुल. ठीक है, तो पूरी पोएम में क्या है, माँ अपने बेटे को जो है बता रही है कि उसके लिए ज़िंदगी कितनी मुश्किल रही है. वो अपनी लाइफ को जो है वो स्टेयर्स के साथ कंपेयर कर रही है कि एक ऐसा स्टेयर केस जो कि टूटा हुआ है, जिसपे कीलें हैं, जिस पे लकड़ी निकली हुई है, उस पर चलना बहुत मुश्किल है. इसी तरह की ज़िंदगी में भी चलना बहुत मुश्किल था, इसी सीढ़ियों की तरह, लेकिन वो चलती रही. उसकी लाइफ में बहुत से जो है वो कॉर्नर्स आए, बहुत से टर्न्स आए, जिससे अगले स्टॉप का उसको पता नहीं था. वहाँ पे फुल डार्कनेस थी, कोई लाइट नहीं थी. उसके बावजूद भी वो ज़िंदगी में हमेशा मूव ऑन करती रही, ज़िंदगी में आगे बढ़ती रही. फिर वो अपने बेटे को नसीहत करती है कि इस तरह की ज़िंदगी में अगर तुम्हारे कोई मुश्किलात आए तो तुमने रुकना नहीं है, तुमने हार नहीं माननी, तुमने नाकाम नहीं होना, बल्कि अपनी माँ की तरह आगे बढ़ते जाना है. ठीक है, सो दिस वॉज द होल पोएम. आई होप दैट इट इज़ क्लियर टू यू. Now let's look at the meanings once again. Ain't has been, crystal clear, tacks, nails, splinters, sharp wooden pieces broken off from the main body, boards, a wooden piece, torn up, damaged, bare, open, are climbing on, kept moving on, landings, places, turn back, stop, kinder, kind of, sit down, sit, stop or rest, ice, I am. Ice actually is a old English word. इसका modern version is I am. Going, again it's an old English word, इसका modern version जो going है. So these were the meanings from your book. Okay, now let's look at the main idea of the poem once again. The poem is actually a mother advising and encouraging her son about how to spend life. There are two parts of the poem. The first part tell you how hard life has been for the mother. It's actually the experiences of the mother which is shared in this part of the poem. She is saying that life has not been easy. It has been like stairs full of nails, broken wooden pieces and damaged boards. It was full of dark corners and blind corners. The second part of the poem is actually the mother's word of encouragement for her son, where she is teaching her son that how to spend life even if there are difficulties in the life. She is encouraging him that despite the difficulties, he should keep going on, he should not give up, he should not fail. So this is the whole poem. Now I want all of you to take out your notebooks and you have to leave 4 pages in your notebooks for the tags. ठीक है ना, जिसकी बुक में नोटबुक में टैग्स लगे हुए हैं वो अपनी बुक में टैग्स के फ़ौरन बाद नेक्स्ट पेज पे काम शुरू कर दे, और जिसकी बुक में कॉपी में टैग्स नहीं लगे हुए वो 4 पेजेस छोड़ के दे शुड स्टार्ट देयर वर्क. नाउ ऑन द टॉप लेफ्ट कॉर्नर यू आर गोइंग टू राइट द डेट. इन द मिडल यू आर गोइंग टू राइट क्लास वर्क अपनी कंप्लीट लिखना है, CW नहीं लिखना. And then on the top right corner you are going to write the day. Then you are going to draw the margin line on the right side of your notebook with a pencil. And फिर आपने poem का नाम लिखना है, Unit 1 poem, then the name of the poet Langston Hughes. Then as we are going to do the question answers, so you are going to write the exercise question answers along with the page number. आपने अपना काम जो है बहुत नीटली करना है, बिकॉज व्हेन यू कम टू द स्कूल आपकी ये नीट कॉपीज़ जो हैं ये स्कूल में चेक की जाएंगी. सो यू हैव टू डू योर वर्क ऑन नीट कॉपीज़ वेरी नीटली एंड ब्यूटीफुली. सो लेट्स सी द फर्स्ट पोएम. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन. लेट्स सी द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हु इज स्पीकिंग इन द पोएम एंड टू whom are the words addressed? पोएम में बात कौन कर रहा है, स्पीकर कौन है, और वर्ड्स किस जो वो बोल रहा है वो किसको एड्रेस किए जा रहे हैं। तो आपका क्या ख्याल है पोएम में कौन बोल रहे हैं? Yes, it's the mother who is speaking in the poem, Shabash, and she's speaking to her son. So let's see the answer. The mother speaking in the poem, she is giving advices to her son and is encouraging him on how to spend life. ठीक है, पोएम में मदर जो अपने बेटे से बात कर रही है और वो उसको एडवाइसेस दे रही है, नसीहत कर रही है और उसे ये हौसला दे रही है कि ज़िंदगी को किस तरह गुजारना है। यू शुड ड्रॉ एंडिंग लाइन आफ्टर ईच क्वेश्चन, ताकि आपके दो क्वेश्चन, आप जो क्वेश्चंस कर रहे हो उसमें एक सेपरेशन आ जाए। नाउ लेट्स सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. What does the speaker compare her life with? The speaker compares her life with the worn down, dimly lit stairs. वो अपनी ज़िंदगी को टूटी फूटी सीढ़ियों के साथ जो है कंपेयर कर रही है। Now the third question. What does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Encounter means face, सामने आना, ठीक है ना। सीढ़ियों पे क्या क्या था? सीढ़ियों पे नेल्स थी, स्प्लिंटर्स थे, एंड yes, boards थे। Very good. Now let's see the answer. The speaker encounters tacks, splinters, holes, torn up boards, and patches of darkness on the stairs. Remember, when you're doing your work in the copy, it should be very neat and you have to take care of the spelling errors. आपकी spelling issues नहीं होने चाहिए। आपके सामने वीडियो, आप इसको बार बार खोल के देखें, ठीक है ना, but there should be no spelling errors. So let's come to the next question. Even though there have been obstacles रुकावटें in the way, what has the speaker done to continue her journey? स्पीकर के ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारे ऑब्स्टिकल्स थे, बहुत सारी रुकावटें थी ज़िंदगी में उसकी, लेकिन वो फिर भी अपनी उसने जो ज़िंदगी का सफ़र था उसे जारी रखा। तो यहाँ पे आपसे पूछा जा रहा है कि इन सारे रुकावटों के बावजूद वो किस तरह अपनी ज़िंदगी का सफ़र जारी रख सकी थी। सो लेट्स सी द आंसर. Even though there were many obstacles in the way of the speaker, यहाँ पे मैंने मीनिंग लिखा हुआ है रुकावटें, ये आप लोगों को समझाने के लिए लिखा है, आप इसको कॉपी में मत उतारना। In the way of the speaker, but she never gave up. She kept moving on and continued her journey. Okay, simply the answer is that she never gave up and she never took rest and she kept on moving in her life. Question number E. Which 3 pieces of advice does the speaker give the boy? क्या एडवाइसेस दी थी स्पीकर ने बॉय को? मदर ने अपने बेटे को क्या एडवाइसेस दी थी? यस, गुड, ठीक है। जो 3 पीसेस एडवाइस थी वो उसमें फर्स्ट वाली क्या थी? डैट ही शुड नॉट गिव अप। सेकंड थी ही शुड नॉट रेस्ट। थर्ड थी ही शुड नॉट फेल। सो लेट्स सी द आंसर. द स्पीकर गिव्स द फॉलोइंग पीसेस ऑफ एडवाइस टू द बॉय। आप देखिए ये जब बॉय है उसके बाद हमारे पास डबल डॉट्स आए हुए हैं, जिसे हम कॉलन कहते हैं। कॉलन के बाद हमेशा जो आंसर होता है उसके फर्स्ट वर्ड स्मॉल होते हैं, ठीक है। सो बी केयरफुल अबाउट दिस. So this was the first advice: do not turn back, do not shut down, and do not fall. These were the 3 pieces of advice that the mother gave to her son. Which sentences are repeated in the poem? The sentences I am still climbing and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. ये 2 sentences जो poem में repeat हुए थे, and I have told you while I was explaining you the poem that she has repeated these sentences in order to stress, in order to emphasize on the difficulties that she had been facing in her life. So answer देखिए. The sentences I am still climbing and life for me ain't been no crystal stair are repeated in the poem. The poet is repeating these lines to show how stressful the life of the speaker had been and how she never gave up. इसमें आप देखिए जो इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स में मैंने लाइन लिखी हुई है मार्कर से लिखी है, आपने भी इसको इसी तरह प्रोमिनेंट करके लिखना है, ठीक है ना, दोनों लाइंस को. आंसर जी. Which line is the shortest? Why do you think the poet made this line so short? जी, कौन सी लाइन सबसे शॉर्ट है? बेयर. वेरी गुड. The shortest line in the poem is bare, and why it is short? The poet has used this word as a complete line to emphasize on the struggles, hardships, and the emptiness in her life. आपको अगर याद हो तो वो जब उसने बेर का वर्ड यूज़ किया था उसने कहा था कि मेरी लाइफ जो है इट वॉज जस्ट लाइक अ फ्लोर विच इज़ विद आउट द कारपेट, मीन्स टोटली उस पर कुछ भी नहीं है, अनकवर्ड. सो here एक्चुअली शी wanted to say that life for her was totally empty, फुल ऑफ एम्प्टीनेस थी. ठीक है ना, उसमें खालीपन था, उसमें जो है बहुत सी चीज़ें जो उसको लाइफ में हासिल नहीं हुई, उसकी वजह से लाइफ जो है उसके लिए उसमें उसके पास बहुत कुछ लाइफ में नहीं था. ठीक है, दैट्स वाई शी हैज़ यूज द वर्ड बेयर ओवर हियर टू शो द प्रॉब्लम्स इन हर लाइफ, टू शो द एम्प्टीनेस इन हर लाइफ. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर H. What is the mother's experience of life? You know that the experiences that she had shared with her son in the poem. जी क्या experiences थे? That life is never easy. It is full of difficulties. Life is full of hardships. There are problems in life. But despite that, you should never give up. ठीक है? Let's see the answer. Very good. The mother shares her life experiences with her son. The life for her had never been easy. It was difficult, hard, and full of problems. The path of life had never been smooth for her, but she never gave up and kept moving on. Last question. Why do you think she is telling her son about her life in this way? आपको क्या लगता है वो अपने बेटे को अपनी ज़िंदगी के बारे में क्यों बता रही है? जी, क्योंकि उसके बेटे को पता चले कि लाइफ किसी के लिए भी ईजी नहीं है, लाइफ सबके लिए मुश्किल होती है, बस जीतने वाला इंसान वो होता है जो गिव अप नहीं करता. शी विशेस टू सी हर सन एज स्ट्रॉन्ग एज शी इज़. वो अपने बेटे को अपने जैसा मजबूत देखना चाहती है. द मदर नो दैट लाइफ इज़ नॉट अ बेड ऑफ रोजेस, it is full of difficulties. That's why she shares her experiences with her son, so that like her he should also not give up if he finds life difficult. ठीक है ना, वो अपने बेटे को बता रही कि लाइफ इज़ नॉट अ बेड ऑफ रोजेस. नरम फूलों की ज़मीन नहीं है रोजेस, सॉरी, नरम फूलों की ज़मीन नहीं है ज़िंदगी. ठीक है, लाइफ इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट. और वो अपने बेटे को क्यों बताती है? वो उसको इसलिए बताती है कि ज़िंदगी में मुश्किलात आएंगी, उसको जो बर्दाश्त करना है, उसको आगे बढ़ते जाना है. ही शुड रेदर कीप मूविंग ऑन. शी एक्चुअली वॉन्ट्स टू एनकरेज हर सन बाय गिविंग हर ऑन एग्जाम्पल. वो अपनी मिसाल देख के अपने बच्चे को हौसला देना चाहती है. सो दैट वॉज योर होल लेसन. I hope that you have understood it. Thank you. Have a nice day.